Pennzoil motor oil, only $2.99 a quart. Ace All Seasons Water Hose, 5/8 inch by 50 foot, kink resistant and reinforced for only $9.99 with Ace Reward Card. From a doghouse to your dream home, get all your building supply needs at Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local sports. In sports, the Wayne County baseball team improved their reach record to 4-0 and their overall record to 15-3 with a nice 5 win in Statesboro last night to claim the first game in the 3-game series. The Game 2 with the Statesboro Blue Devils is Wednesday night at Howard Bell Warren Field, and then Game 3 back in Statesboro for another 6 p.m. game. Last night, senior pitcher J.T. Crosby picks up the win, pitched 6 innings of work, allowed just 5 hits, struck out 5, walked 3, hit 1 batter. Gan Starling closed out the 7th, 1-2-3. The big story of the game was defensively. The team turned 3 double plays, one in the bottom of the first on a hit and a run, a fly ball to left, and Gan Starling threw a runner out at first with a perfect throw from left field to first baseman Ford Townsend. In the bottom of the fourth, the traditional 4-6-3 double play worked nicely in the middle of the infield between second baseman Griffin Boykin and shortstop Cooper Martin. Then in the bottom of the sixth, a nice one-hopper back to the mound with bases loaded for a 1-2-3 double play, pitcher to catcher to first base. Hitting-wise, the Jackets had 9 hits, doubles by Gan Starling and Cade Lambert. Brad Thomas went 2 for 3 with an RBI single. Gan Starling 2 for 3 with an RBI double. After the game, with the team now 15-3, 4-0 in region play, ranked number 1 in the state, head coach Justin McDonald talked about the victory.
Another good performance by JT. And he said the pitch kind of got up. You got him out there again. Gives you good growing relief. 3 up, 3 down. Again, the team just continues to do what they're supposed to do, take care of business.
Yeah, we did an outstanding job tonight. Again, great starting pitching, and had a little defensive blunder there in the 6th. But like I said, we just got to continue to play and get better. And we made some great plays throughout the game, too. A couple of double plays turned, and we just got to get better at that. But we preach getting outs, and that's what they did tonight. But like I said, I'm excited about the 2-strike hit, and I couldn't count the number of 2-strike hits we had tonight.
Yeah, Cooper had a big RBI single with 2-strike hit.
Yeah, that's a tribute to them buying into the approach and going up there and having a plan at every at-bat.
Good to see the bottom part of the order come through. Like I said, nice night for Brad Thomas, 2 for 3. Dave Mosley had a hit all the way through the line. 5 runs on 9 hits. Cooper a hit. Gant with 2, Ford with 1, James Marlin 1, Cade with 1, Dave with 1, and Brad with 2. So 5 runs on 9 hits. But again, just got to talk about your pitching. It's all about pitching and hitting and defense, but the pitching it starts with, and JT, again, that number 1 role comes out and gives you a win in Guyton on the road, comes out here in Statesboro. Can't say enough about how the seniors really stepped up.
That's right. And, these 3-game series all about game 1, setting the tone and getting a win and getting momentum in the series. And with him on the mound, we got a chance against anybody. And like I said, he did exactly what we asked him to do. And as you can tell, when the situations get kind of tough out there, he rises to the occasion. And I know we talked before, his competitive nature is like none other. And I'm glad he's on our team. And he's going to lead us as far as we want to go. And like I said, he's done a great job in all aspects of the game. And that's what you got to have from seniors on their senior year. They got to be the guys that lead us and bring it all to the table.
15-3, 18 games in the book. Yeah. We'll be through 20 when this series is over. We'll be 2/3 of the way through the schedule. I know you can't talk like I talk, but I already got everybody. I say we're going to win the region, have that first round of state playoffs, and then go from there. But what do you want to see between now and then? I know you just want to continue to keep on playing well, but is there anything that you think that needs to be improved between now and then when that state playoff run begins?
If we just keep improving in all aspects each day, I don't think there's any one specific thing. I know we got to get better on the bases. We got to get better at getting great leads and stealing bases, and there's some guys in there that's their role, and I got to do a better job of coaching them up throughout the week to get better at that. But like I said, if we continue to get better in all aspects from now to the end, we just want to be playing at peak performance in the end of April and beginning of May. And like I said, we got a month to get there and some quality teams on the schedule. But again, we got a game by game mentality, and at any time, you can look at the record. That's not a typical 2-14 team that we played tonight.
Got a lot of that. Just like last year, you're just amazed at what's going on. Can't figure it out because you look at the team that comes out there and you say, that's a pretty formidable opponent.
Yeah. And if you let them hang around, they'll find ways to beat you, as you saw what they did against Ware last week and turn around in game 2 and beat them 13-0. So, again, we got the momentum right here, got them coming to our place. We need a big crowd. Weather's going to be nice, so we need to pack it out and get it playoff atmosphere again and give these guys something to play behind. And like I said, I'm just proud of our overall effort from everybody, and we had good energy in the dugout. That's something we preach all the time. Everybody has a role to do, regardless of your lineup or your courtesy running or your pinch running or your relief guys, you got to roll in there, and you saw it tonight with a lot of energy in the dugout, and that's what great teams do, and I'm proud we got 20 to 25 of those guys in the dugout that love being here.
I think of those comments, Justin McDonald, after the game. Again, Game 2 is Wednesday night at home at Howard Bell Warren. Newly released state rankings came out yesterday by the AJC. Wayne County has the number 1 spot in 5A, followed by Loganville, who dropped a couple of games this past weekend. Carrollton comes in number 3, still weeks away from the state playoffs, but right now your current rankings have Wayne County as the number 1 team in 5A baseball. JV baseball team in action today on the road at Camden County. That game time 5 p.m. JV soccer closing out their season. The boys closed out the season yesterday with a 4-2 win over Ware. Julio Mendez had 2 goals. Juan Carrillo had a goal. This was the last match of the season for the JV boys. JV girls lost to Ware County 2-1. Goal scored by Maddie Withrow. Martha Puckett and Arthur Williams girls played soccer, and Arthur Williams loses to Martha Puckett 3-1. Martha Puckett with the win. Shiona Trice had 2 goals. Claire Murray had a goal for Martha Puckett. Arthur Williams' goal was scored by Carly Henderson on a penalty kick. Varsity soccer teams are at home today at 5 and 7, taking on Statesboro. The varsity tennis team at home today at 4 p.m. They take on Richmond Hill. The golf team's in action today over in Blackshear among several teams. That tee time set for 3:30. Got some middle school conference track results. Martha Puckett Middle School placed 5th overall out of 10 teams with 56 points. David Roberts in the 200 meters placed 6th place. Hurdle 6th place. In long jump 6th place. Aiden Jones came in 1st place in the 400 meters. 1,600 meters placed 8th and was on the 4x400 relay team, which 1st place. Josh Corrin high jump 7th place, and Adrian Sinsky 400 meters 4th place. 4x100 team placed 4th. Akeem Jackson 4x100 relay team placed 4th. Samuel Magnotti shot put 8th place and it was on the 4x400 relay team, which placed 1st. And Benjamin Thomas 1,600 placed 7th and placed 2 points. Discus came in 1st place and scored 10 points. And swim team registration practice announcements are out. Registration practice for the recreation swim team will begin April 9th at 3:30 at 665 Ski Lake Drive in Jesup. Practice will be Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays while school's in session. For more information, call 294-1864. Again, this is not swim lessons. This is registration and practice for the recreation swim team. Again, the number to call, 294-1864. It's set to get underway on April the 9th. And that's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris A.